everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. So I wanted to get into making another Valentine's video for you, and I thought I would do something that's really super quick and easy. There's a lot of moms out there who have kids in elementary school, even middle school, maybe even high school, I don't know, that have Valentine's parties coming up, or you have sometimes some type of Valentine's get together, and you just don't have the time to make something that you want to be Valentine's-y, and you need something really fast that you can make in very short amount of time with inexpensive ingredients. So this is the idea that I came up with. I have a little mini muffin pan. I have some pink little wrappers here, cupcake wrappers. I have a tube of sugar cookie dough that I got from the refrigerator section at the store. I have a bag of caramel hearts. Now I just bought the inexpensive ones. You can use the Dove brand, which is a really great chocolate. They have them in the heart shapes right now. I just wanted to spend a little bit less money, so I went ahead and bought this brand. That was a little bit on the inexpensive side. I have some really cute sugar shapes here and their lips. And then I have my melon or cookie scoop. And then I don't know what this thing is called, but I use it to press. It's a press. I got it from Pampered Chef, so it's what I use to press down my cookie dough. You want to have your oven preheated on 350 degrees, which I just turned mine on. And the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to put these liners into, if I can get them apart, into our little pan here. So as soon as I get through this and putting these in, because I know you don't want to sit here and watch me just do this, we'll come back and I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, we're back. I have all the liners in. I went ahead and cut the cookie dough open with some kitchen shears. Basically what you're going to do, I'm going to push this to the side so you can see what I'm doing. And you are going to want to take that cookie scoop and just go into your dough. Now I've let I've let my dough sit at room temperature for about 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm just going to place a little ball into each one. Let me turn my kitchen light off and see if that helps with the lighting a little bit. Sorry, we have sunshine and then we have clouds, and I can't figure out what my lighting is going to be because everything keeps changing. So I'll turn that light off at least. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we are just going to keep scooping little scoops of dough. Now this should make approximately 24 of these cookies. And these are super yummy. I mean, your kids are going to love them. The classroom's going to love them. Who doesn't love sugar cookies? And chocolate. And caramel. And Valentines. I know there's people that don't like Valentines, but I like Valentines. A lot of people call it a Hallmark holiday. I don't know. I just think it's fun because then you can get creative. So I'm going to continue scooping. If we don't get quite 24, because I bought the smaller tube of sugar cookie dough, not a big deal. We'll see how many we get out of this. So I'll continue scooping and we will be right back, and I'll show you what your next, if I can get that in there, what your next step is going to be. Okay, so I got all the dough scooped in. As you can see, I got 22 instead of 24. Now, I guarantee you could stretch this out to 24 cookies if you made your scoops just a little bit smaller than I did. I really pack my dough in there. So you can definitely get 24 out of it. I just like to really make a good scoop. So I got 22, which is perfect because that's enough for my daughter's class. Now I'm going to take my little press here, and what you're going to want to do is go right into the center of the cookie and press down just like so. You may need to use 2 hands, and all that's going to do, if I can get you any, oops, sorry, camera fell, malfunction. If you see, it kind of puts a little indent right into your cookie. So I'm just pressing ever so gently into these. And I want you to see that indent. So almost a cupcake appearance, but in cookie form. And here comes that sunlight again, and I can't win, can I? Not today. You should see how many times I've turned my lights on and off. But I have a big window that faces my kitchen, and it's way up high because I have vaulted ceilings, and it has no shade, no protector on it, so I can't block the sun from that window. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to continue pressing these until I have all 22 that I made all pressed down and ready to go. So I'll keep going. We'll come back. Actually, I'll just tell you what we're going to do next. We're going to press all these down, And as soon as we've pressed them all down, we're going to stick these in our preheated oven that's at 350 degrees. And we're going to bake these for approximately 10 to 12 minutes until they're a golden brown, or if you like them a little bit lighter like I do, because to me that ensures that they're going to be a little bit on the softer side. Let me back this up a little bit. I usually put mine in for right around 10-11 minutes. So keep an eye on them. Cook them to your desired consistency. We like ours a little soft. So when I pull these out of the oven, I'll show you what they look like. However, while these are in the oven baking, you want to get prepared because, as you know, most of the hearts that you buy do not come unwrapped because they usually are for Valentines, so they have a little silver heart, and we can't put the foil on top of the cookie. So I have to go through and I have to unwrap 22 of these, or 24 if you make 24. Unwrap them while it's in the oven, and then that way you have them ready to go because you're going to want to put these hearts into a warm cookie. So I will be right back as soon as I'm done baking these. Okay, so before those cookies come out of the oven, I want to show you a few little ideas. I got all my chocolates. I'll show you. They're all unwrapped. There they are. There's 22 of them. Although, now that I've opened 22 of them, I came up with a couple ideas while I was doing that. We're going to be putting my daughter's goodie bags together for her classroom. Her party is actually on Thursday. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's a 3-day weekend. But a few ideas. You have those few kids in class that are either nut-free or, you know, nut allergies or milk allergies. They can't have the chocolate. Some kids just don't like chocolate, believe it or not. There's very few, but there are a few I've had encountered in classrooms that don't like chocolate. So there all are alternatives to this cookie, and they're all inexpensive. The cookie dough I got on sale for $2.50, so it was $2.50. Like I said, you could get 24 out of it. The bag of chocolates was $1.69. You may be able to find them cheaper than that, but that's pretty cheap. I still have about 6 chocolates left after unwrapping 22. Now, the alternative method you can use is I got these really cute bag of cinnamon. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Darn it. Well, these are cherry hearts. I thought I had grabbed cinnamon lips. That's what I originally thought I had grabbed. However, they do have cinnamon lips at Walmart. So if you want to put lips in the middle of your cookie, you can, you know, like for a big smooch. However, it looks like I grabbed the wrong thing. So I have these cherry jelly hearts. I also have these cherry jelly hearts that have like the sugar sprinkles in them. You can see these, which are super, super cute. And then I have the cinnamon jelly hearts, which these are my favorite. And since I didn't get cinnamon lips, people don't get to have my cinnamon hearts. But those are other alternatives that you can do instead of chocolate, or you can do half and half. You can do half your cookies with chocolate and half with the jellies, whatever you want to do. I'm really upset that I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh well. Okay, now as far as packaging them up, you can put them on a cute little, you know, tray if you're taking them for a classroom. You can also stick them in a clear cellophane bag that you can get at Walmart or at a craft store. I got these last year at Target in their dollar bins, and I think it came with 20 of them. So you can put your cookies and your candy in those. Or you'll see when I take these out of the oven, I have lollipop sticks, and you can actually make a cookie lollipop. So we might even show you that idea. Or if you want to give it like for a teacher gift or just, you know, for mommy, daddy, grandma, whoever, I got these cute little heart cake pans, which you can actually bake cakes in. I got these at World Market, super, super cute. And you could just fill the cookies into the heart and wrap it up in some cellophane and ribbon and give that as a gift. I got these, but these are more for cupcakes. These were also from World Market. And these are super cute Valentine's-y cupcake holders. But I wanted to show you all the different ideas. So our cookies are getting ready to come out of the oven, and I'll be right back and we'll show you what to do. Okay, so I just took them out of the oven. We're at a higher altitude. I had to cook a little bit longer on mine, and mine are still a little bit undercooked compared to what some people like. I cooked mine for about 14 minutes. As you can see, as soon as I pull them out of the oven, the center automatically drops in them, which is what we want. We want that center to drop. So they're warm, and I want to let them cool for just a couple minutes. While I'm letting them cool for just a couple minutes, I wanted to tell you that another alternative that you can do is you can also do Hershey Kisses. So That's another one. And there's all different flavors of Hershey's Kisses now. I mean, you can get them with caramel in them. You can get them plain. You can get white chocolate, whatever you want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with one of my jelly hearts, since these are really warm, and let that jelly heart just kind of get in there and soften up. Now these are make little cups of goodness, or we can use one of these jelly hearts, which is not covered in sugar. Now, as you can see, these cookies are pretty large. So if you made smaller cookies so you could get the 24, it would be more about this size right here rather than how large all of these are. Okay, so we went ahead and we put that in there. Now, another thing you can do with these is we can drizzle them with chocolate, which I may just do just to dress them up a little bit. You can put more than one candy in them if you like. I'm just going to put the one because I think that's sufficient enough. I know it's not super full, but it's still going to be good. So now I'm going to take the chocolates and I'm going to place the chocolates right in the center of these cookies. And I'm going to kind of prop them up a little bit and just kind of tilt them. And those are going to start to melt. And as you can see, the chocolates are larger than the hearts, so they take up more of the cookie. So you want to go ahead and you just want to fill all of these with our yummy caramely chocolate. And the heat is going to help get in there and soften that caramel up a little bit. And then when they cool off, everything's all together as one. Whoop, I'm throwing chocolates. I guess I could sacrifice a cinnamon one if I really wanted to. I'll sacrifice one. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but the cinnamon one seems to be a little bit bigger, so I'll put that one right in the middle there. Because cinnamon and sugar cookies go well together too. So go ahead and just place all these in there. Now, I had those confection lips, that are in the container. That's another option if you maybe want to fill one of these cookies with just some of the lips. Or you can take the lips. Whoop, don't want an upside down heart. You can take the lips. I think we got them all full now. And I haven't even opened these up. Don't those look really super cute? Just nice and plain and simple, just like kids like them. Kids don't like them too frilly. Teachers like it better too when you do plain and simple. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these cute little hearts, or lips, I'm sorry. And maybe, you know, on the sugar cookies that have the hearts in them, you can take your lips and kind of place them around. Now you can do this when the cookie's a lot warmer and these will stick. So this one you have lips and hearts. See, they're not sticking as well because the cookie's starting to cool, so I should have probably pressed those in there sooner. You can do that. You can also take some of these where the chocolate is starting to melt and just put the lip in the center, just like that. And if you want to like melt some chocolate, you can actually melt chocolate and stick lips on each one of these, which I might do. I don't know. We'll see. Might be fun. So maybe I'll heat up the chocolate and come back and show you that. But I wanted to give you just a little close shot of what these look like and how cute they are. Super cute. So we'll be back, and I will put the lips on each and every cookie. Okay, so really quick, I want to show you how I'm taking these out. I just turned the camera off after putting the chocolates in, and I've got my other chocolate melting so that I can put the lips on. But they pop right off. Don't let them cool completely, because then sometimes they'll stick, but you also don't want to pull them when they're really hot. Let them cool for about 10-15 minutes. I'd say these have probably cooled for 10. And pull them out, and they will come right out of the pan. I have found that if I let them sit too long, it takes a little bit longer to get them, or not longer, it's a little bit harder to get them out. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull these out now while my chocolate melts. Just like so. Put them to the side. They make a cute little cup, as you can see. See, just like that. And I don't want to forget one thing. While I have some of these out, I want to show you how you can do this with a stick. Now you can either stick the stick right into the paper, and if you're going to do that, just put a little hole with a knife so you're not pushing too hard. Whoop. And you're going to, as I'm drizzling chocolate everywhere because these are still warm, you would stick that stick right in there, and you're going to let it cool just like this. Now you can, I have to eat the chocolate, of course. I'll wipe my hands. You're going to let this cool just as it is with the stick in it. And then that way, when you go to wrap them up, the stick is in there and the cookie's not going anywhere. A better way to secure it as well is to dip the stick in chocolate before you stick it into the cookie. But it's a great idea. And then if you wanted to, as you had a bunch of cooled one of these or freeze them first, you could make a cookie bouquet with them. So that's another great idea. I know I'm getting off base, but I just want to throw the ideas at you because I only have so many days until Valentine's Day. And so I might as well get those ideas out to you so that you can attempt them. So yeah, if you want to make a cookie bouquet, just stick these in the freezer, let them set up, and you can do that too. So that's another idea. So I'm going to let this chocolate finish melting, and we'll be right back. Okay, I have my chocolate melted in my melting pot here. So all I'm going to do is I took some of the lips out. I'm not going to put them on every single cookie because I want my cookies to look different. So basically you dab. I have one of my chocolate paintbrushes, and I dabbed it into the melted chocolate. And you're just going to put a little dab, a dab will do, on top of the center of the heart. And then you're going to stick those lips right in there. So that just makes it, kind of brightens it up a little bit, gives it a little bit of Valentine's-y color. You could also, if you can find, sometimes these frozen cookie doughs during the holidays will come in colors. So if you could find a pink sugar cookie dough, or even if they had like the chocolate chip cookies that have the pink chips in them instead, that would be a really, really cute idea as well. I've also seen through some of the school fundraisers, there's cookie dough out there that you can buy. They usually sell it for like Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and when the kids are trying to raise money. And it's a pink cookie dough that has white chips in it. That would be a really good one to order and keep on hand in your freezer, because you could use that for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day and create something really super special out of it. And those cookie doughs last in the freezer about 6 months. So that's a really good investment just for this kind of fun stuff. Okay, so we're going to put one more thing of lips on. There you go. I want to show you how cute these are. Look. Super, super cute. Isn't that a great idea? They're really fun. You know, the kids love them. Kids love to help. You could have your little ones help you make these. I'm going to let these set up. I'm going to package some up for you, and I'm going to show you what they look like when they're all done. But again, super simple. Cookie dough was $2.50. We'll round the chocolates up to $1.70, so that's $3.70. $4.20, I think is right. And then this little container of lips, which I barely even touched the surface, was $1.88. So you can see for pennies on the dollar, you can make something super special. You do not have to put them in cupcake tin or the cupcake muffin wrappers. Those, however, were $1.99. I think you get 75 of them, and we're using 24. But you can do them really, really inexpensive and really cheap. Always look at the dollar store. You can always find a good deal there as well. I'm going to let these cool. I'll package them up for you, and I'll show you what you can do. Okay, so here we are. We got everything displayed out. This would be really cute on a Valentine's table. I wanted to show you the different ways that I put them together. So this is platter style. If you're taking them for a party or you're having a get-together, just place them on a platter and just set them out to look pretty. This is the idea I had with the heart-shaped cake boxes. And all I did was put 3 cookies in there, and with chocolate, I kind of glued down a little chocolate with the foil on it that had a saying on it that says "You're cool," so that'd be good for a teacher, and filled it with some of those jelly hearts. Now, the way I would finish this, which I didn't feel like going and pulling all that out, is I would put some cellophane over the top of it and a really, really cute Valentine's ribbon or a red ribbon that you can get at the dollar store. And you can also get the cellophane bags there. So that's what I would do. In fact, I might even keep this one for my daughter's teacher tomorrow, or for Thursday. And then here is the cake pop idea. Now, I forgot that I had these really, really cute red and white striped sticks. These actually were from Christmas. So I bought them on clearance after Christmas to use for the fall, for this year. And when I was going to get some cellophane, my small cellophane bags out, I found the stick. So how perfect is that? A red and white striped stick with our cute little cookie pop, and you can see it's stuck on there really well. I did put some chocolate in the bottom of it, and it's not going anywhere. That's a really, really cute idea that you can give to your friends. You can also use red ribbon or Valentine's ribbon down here, or you can even use like jute, and you can tie on your Valentine to the cookie pop. So that's another great idea. This one I did with the white stick and the wrapping. So you can see we have the white stick and then the really, really cute Valentine's wrapping. Like I said, I got at the dollar section at Target, and I think you got 20 bags for $1. So that's another really great idea. Again, you can tie your Valentine at the bottom if you want to. And then last but not least, if you don't have the sticks, you can still make it really fun. Get the cellophane wrap, and I just have the little silver ties, but you can put a really cute ribbon on it and either attach a Valentine or just give it as is. Wrap them individually and put them on a tray for each person to take. That way, you know, especially if you're giving them to little kids, they like to grab everything. So to be sanitary, you could have them wrapped in the little cellophane bags, and then they could each take one. And then they don't normally get to eat everything they have at the party because there's so much of it. They have to take it home, and that's a really great way for them to be able to take it home without it getting destroyed. So those are my great ideas. Well, I think they're great ideas. I shouldn't have said it that way. Sorry. I didn't mean to sound snooty patooty. Those are some great ideas is what I meant to say. Things that you can do with things that do not cost very much money and are really super cute, and your kids have fun helping you, and the classrooms love it, and people love it, and they love that you took the time to do it. So with all that said, I hope you give me a thumbs up. I would love for you to share this on your Facebook page. And go over to my Facebook pages. I now have 3. I have my Jus4SweetZ page, which is where I post things like this, where people can order them from me. I also post things in Recipe Book, which is a group page you have to ask to join. And then I also have my Wild Tree personal page where you can go to see what recipes I make with Wild Tree products. And then I also leave my link in the box below, and the link to, I try to leave the link to all the pages, but sometimes I just get my Wild Tree and Recipe Book on there. So just click those links if you want to join all those pages, or if there's anything you need to order from Wild Tree. I hope you get a chance to make these. They're really super fun. So if you do get a chance, please let me know how they go. Take a picture for me, send it, post it to Recipe Book so I can see what you've done with the ideas that I've given you. And until next time, next video, have a wonderful day, everyone. God bless.